if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching my One Piece Chill channel, welcome back. Today we are going to read the newest chapter of One Piece, so spoiler alert for anyone who haven't read it yet, because we are going to read chapter 992 aloud and react to it. So let's go. It's called Remnants, and it has a colored cover spread page. Man, it's so cool. Nami almost looks like she has short hair. I know it's just because her long hair isn't very visible, but it makes me a bit nostalgic about her short hair. Anyways, they all look fantastic. They look so happy. It's so nice to see when in the manga, like, the war is happening, everything is serious. It's so refreshing to see them just having fun together here. And Sanji brought some tangerine juice, or maybe just orange juice. It's so cool. And also Usopp, I think, has some rice balls. That's sweet. Oh, you can even see Jinbei. And is this a panda man behind Jinbei? Oh, the heck? And 3 swords for Zoro. Okay, that is pretty cool. Man, it's a cover for Jump. And it has Yamato and Luffy on it. I don't think we saw Yamato's color scheme before, but man, it looks fantastic. Yamato has like white hair going into green and then blue at the very end. That looks pretty epic, and also these crazy red horns. Man, this looks fabulous, honestly. Let's see what the chapter itself has. Onigashima, ravaged by chaos. Do you understand, Perospero? I have decided to form an alliance with Kaido. Probably Big Mom is saying, right? I understand, Mama, but all of us want to see you become the Pirate King. Oh, so Perospero decided that his plan A is to reason with Big Mom. I know that, so you guys can trust me, right? I see. That's nice to hear. Perospero says, but what he came here with? Wait, I see. So he came here with Marco. So what was the idea? So now Marco is saying, I see. So Perospero, I agreed to your offer because we had a common goal, defeating the demons. But since that is off the table, so Perospero stated when he met Marco, like, hey, I want to defeat Kaido's forces, like, I will reason with Big Mom, and then we will fight Kaido, I guess, defeating the demons. And so they had a common goal with Marco, but now they don't. And it didn't lead anywhere. Hey, Marco, why is a man like you helping those kids? Big Mom is asking. It's so cute how she calls them kids. It seems like the remnants. That's the name of the chapter, Remnants. So that's what it meant? It's about Whitebeard Pirates' remnants? So she says, it seems like the remnants of the Whitebeard Pirates are just doing whatever. It seems like you don't know what remnants means, Big Mom. We are not bound by the word of Pops, so those of us who survived are free to do as they want. Well, that's pretty fair what he says. I see. Dead men tell no tales. Huh? Do as you please, Big Mom is saying. Oh yeah, that was a pretty funny conversation. And we have a translator note here, I think. Defeating the demons or orcs is a Japanese saying. Here it seems to be in reference to Kaido. Okay, so I was right. Interesting. So the remnants is the name of the chapter. Is there going to something else connected to Marco and Aizo? Carrot, where are you going? Wanda is asking. I'm going to avenge Pedro, Carrot is answering. And like as a parallel, right below that we have a panel with Luffy. Go ahead, straw hat man. I think just some Yakuza are telling him, and he's like, thanks, and he's running forward. So this is kind of parallel between Carrot and Luffy. This is interesting. The banquet hall theater. It's quite noisy out there. Do you think they will reach us here? All of the guests are gone. Play something for us, Big Sis Maria. What? So these are just like Flying Six having fun? Or no, theater. It's probably not. She's with someone else. Alright, here is a song. In a snowy night, Two lovers long for each other. They were powerless, so longing was all they had, but in the end they were reunited under the moonlight. So romantic! Oh, how exciting! What is going on? This is a pretty sweet song, and we see Yamata chasing Momo, probably like thinking, "Hey, you're my son, come back, I have to protect you." Somewhere in the corridors, I guess, of this banquet hall. I wonder if Black Maria's song means something. Now, after reading the chapter, I'm pretty sure that her song means actually not about lovers, but it's about Kaido and Red Scabbards because they are meeting under the full moon. They were longing, well, the Scabbards were longing for this fight, but it looks like Kaido was also longing for a fight like this. So, longing was all they had, and in the end, they were reunited under the moonlight. So, that's exactly what is happening right now. Kaido versus Scabbards under the moonlight. Ching, ching, zing, zing, zing. I think it's just her song is like a backdrop, like a background for the war now. It's pretty interesting because we had Hiyori's music as a background for Wano, like entrance to Wano, especially in the anime it was very prominent. It looked very interesting. And here we have Black Maria providing the music for these battle scenes. That's actually pretty cool. And it's a double page and it looks freaking fantastic. Like we have this song, we have I think snow falling down and two sides like coming at each other, our Red Scabbards and Kaido like charging in to each other. Man, that looks just fantastic. Or another double page. Okay, Kinemon and Rise, everyone is getting closer to Kaido and Minx also there, but Kaido just delivers this battle like yell, growl. His holes become thunder, Rise explains. Okay, so it's not just a battle cry. His holes become thunder. It's one of his attacks. And this looks actually so cool. Okay, they seem unaffected by this thunder and they continue to fight. Another fighting page. I think now this is Neko coming in for a blow and he delivers it. Akabyobu, Dance of the Red Cat, it means it's his attack of the Red Cat. I don't think we didn't see color schemes for their mink forms. I assumed they were silver. Probably the Red Cat doesn't mean his own color. Probably it means something else that I just don't know, don't recognize. Kawamatsu, this is a small panel, but it's so pretty. Like Kawamatsu jumps up, and behind him there's this full moon. It's just so beautiful, and he prepares his sword. Kaparyu. He uses Kaparyu, Amanogawa. I think we saw his attack before. Man, it looks like he's circling around Kaido. He's so tiny, and Kaido is so huge. They did that to the invincible Kaido, so the attack did land. Yeah, it looks like Kaido is affected by it. Holy moly! Like, we were not sure, I think, to the very end, like how exactly strong these Red Scabbards are, but they are fighting together, so it's not 1v1, right? There are a lot of them and Kaido only one. But they are dealing these huge impacts all by themselves, like even by single attacks by Neko and by Kawamatsu, and it looks like Kaido is really affected by this. This is a very dynamic chapter. Like just recently I was asking for more fighting scenes and here they are. Oh, wait, here he attacked Kawamatsu, I think, in response. No, it's not really clear. It looks like Kawamatsu managed to escape just in time, and he attacked Rock, just a single rock, instead of Kawamatsu. It looks like he used this kind of ninjutsu, but I might be wrong. But it's what it looks like. And meanwhile, Inu uses basically Inu Odoshi, so their attacks are named by their species Inu Odoshi, and This is actually it's more impactful because Neko was just punching Kaida, but here Inu has a sword for his leg, so he actually pierces Kaida. That is pretty cool, man. I'm watching again the scene with Neko. Yes, it's more like not a single punch, but more like he scratched Kaido. So like cat's claws scratching. I think that was it. But I think he also had some firearms on him. He could use them too. Sansetsugama Dangiri Gun. I think that's Aiza's attack. It looks like this has to be bullets, but they look like little discs. Those crafty bastards. Their sword skills are nothing like Odin. So why did they cut me? Kaido thinks to them himself. So it's either they are cool haki, but Kaido thinks their attacks are nothing like Odin. So it's probably all in their like will to fight Kaido and to exact Odin's will. So it's their strong spirits that help them hurt Kaido because their resolve is stronger than his. Maybe it's not a valid reason, but it's what comes to mind. But I also think they should know this armament haki, advanced armament haki. Now Rise also joins. Borrow breath, ninja art, maki maki jutsu. What is this? It looks like he used it to block Kaida's attack. Wait, Bora Breath was Kaida's attack and Raizo used ninja art Maki Maki Jutsu to block this Bora Breath, of course. My scrolls can capture anything, so Raizo is here to block the attacks. That's pretty cool. We also need I don't know, like a tank in the party. And wait, he is also it gives me these Skype feels. So he has this scroll that he took the impact of Kaido's attack in, and now he is binding Kaido with this same scroll and saying reverse jutsu, Bora breath, and attacking Kaido with the impact of his own attack. It's just like the Skypia shells that Usopp was using in Thriller Bark, for example, that were used in Skypia itself. Does he really have this Skypia shell, or is this scroll something else but similar? I'm not sure, but that is actually pretty interesting, honestly. But the panel itself, man, Kaido looks like he's really suffering. He feels the impact. Kaido-sama, I never imagined it was possible to damage him like that. Man, that is insane. And Maki means scroll, so Maki Maki Jutsu means basically scroll jutsu. Kaido, it looks like Scabbards have the upper hand for now, but he's a Yonka, he surely will show something crazy. Huff, huff. And Kinemon is remembering the dialogue. We appreciate the offer to teach us, but no, each of us has their own style. He remembers talking to Oden, and it looks like Oden suggested he could teach something to Red Scabbards, but Kinemon answered, no, we each have our own style. And then Oden two-sword style is the best. Why don't they want to learn it? Oden is asking his family. Fufufu, they've been having squabbles, fighting over who will become your best disciple. Toki is answering. They adore you so much that they fight to the death over your love. I'm not really sure what's happening here. It looks like they declined the offer to learn this craft, but then they're squabbling like who will be the best disciple. So maybe they want to choose someone. They wanted to choose one single person who's going to learn this craft. But it looks like they all learned it. Because next scene we have Kaido is looking at the Scabbards, all holding swords. At least most of them. They are holding swords. Ashura Doji Kinemon, I think that's Inu, and of course Denjiro, Kyoshiro, Denjiro, and Kaido is saying, you can't be serious. It is Oden Nitoryu. So it is two-sword style. It is Oden's two-sword style, and they learned it. They all learned it, and that's why they can hold Kaido. So they did accept this proposition by Oden to learn his style, and this chapter is just unbelievable, honestly. Imitating him won't do you any good, Kaido proceeds to say. Okay, guys, so when it comes to Ru, don't ignore me, Scabbards are remembering. Okay, it looks like their lessons were really chaotic. And they... Wait, isn't that the same attack? Isn't that Togen Totsuka? How was Oden's attack called that managed to hurt Kaido? Wasn't it called the same, or am I dreaming? Anyways, they are using it. Oh man, it's just translated note in French. It's a sword. It's a sword. Okay, so basically, Totsuka is the name of a legendary sword from Japanese mythology. I'm sorry it took me so long, but the caption is in French. So after 20 years, it also says on the page, they all managed, but it looks like only 4 of them attacked. But 4 of them attacking made a cross over the scar that Kaido already had. And man, it's so poetic. It's like opening up the old scars, you know. He has this old scar from 20 years before, and now they're reopening it, like starting this battle again, coming back to it. It's actually fantastic. It's actually, man, this is so good. But that's the end of the chapter. But that was such a crazy cool chapter. Honestly, it had everything I wanted. It was all the fighting scenes I think I was longing for, and this is just crazy. I'm so happy to see Scabbards actually so strong, and reopening this scar I think is the best thing ever. This panel, I think I can look forever at this panel. This is just fantastic. Yeah, and it is 4 of them. Kinemon, Ashura Doji, Denjiro, and Inu. That's interesting. Maybe they're the only ones who learned this Nitaru. Maybe they're the only ones who attended the classes. I don't know. Man, this chapter was fabulous. What do you think of it? What was your favorite moment? What are your thoughts? Please share them in the comments down below. That would be it for today. Thank you for watching, and see ya.